Did you know that the average American household spends over $20,000 a year on non-essential items? That's nearly $2,000 a month wasted on things that don't really add value to our lives. Shocking, right? In a world where more often means better, minimalism is proving that less truly is more. Welcome to Frugal Living with Minimalism, where we'll dive into 6 powerful money-saving hacks that can transform your life. Imagine cutting your expenses, decluttering your space, and feeling more content, all by embracing a minimalist mindset. It sounds too good to be true, but it's not. In this video, you'll discover practical strategies for slimming down your subscriptions, building a capsule wardrobe on a budget, and mastering mindful grocery shopping. We'll explore the power of focusing on one financial goal at a time, the benefits of a digital detox, and the joy of living intentionally. Ready to reclaim your money and your peace of mind? Stay tuned and learn how to live more with less. Your wallet and your life will thank you. Chapter 1. Declutter your wallet, slimming down subscriptions. We all love convenience, but when it comes to subscriptions, less can truly be more. Did you know that the average American spends over $237 per month on subscription services? That's nearly $3,000 a year. By cutting out just a few unnecessary subscriptions, you could save a significant amount without feeling deprived. Start by reviewing all your subscriptions. List them out and ask yourself, do I really need this? If you can't remember the last time you used it, it's time to cancel. Even small subscriptions, like that $5 app you hardly use, add up over time. Consider services that offer free alternatives. For example, instead of paying for a music streaming service, explore free options or even ad-supported versions. Sometimes, a little inconvenience is worth the savings. Take Netflix, for example. The average user spends $15.49 a month. But how much are you really watching? If it's not daily, cancel and rent movies instead. You might find you spend less and appreciate each viewing more. Another strategy is to share subscriptions with friends or family. Many services allow multiple users, so split the cost and save even more. Just be sure to check the terms of service first. And don't forget to negotiate! Many companies offer discounts if you call and ask. This tactic alone can save you up to 20% annually. It's as simple as asking, is there a way to lower my bill? To summarize, cutting down on subscriptions is about being mindful. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about freeing up money for things that truly matter. Chapter 2. Simplicity and Style. Capsule wardrobe on a budget. Fashion doesn't have to be expensive, and minimalism proves that less is more. Enter the capsule wardrobe. It's a concept where you curate a small collection of versatile pieces that you can mix and match. The result? Fewer clothes, less stress, and more money in your pocket. The average person only wears 20% of their wardrobe regularly. The rest? It's just taking up space. By focusing on a capsule wardrobe, you're making each item earn its place in your closet. Start by selecting neutral colors and timeless styles. These pieces should be easy to pair with everything else. Think white shirts, black pants, and classic denim. They're the foundation of any great wardrobe. Next, focus on quality over quantity. A well-made $100 jacket will last years longer than three $30 ones. It's an upfront investment that saves you money in the long run. Plus, quality items often look better and feel more comfortable. But here's the kicker, you don't have to buy new. Thrift stores, consignment shops, and even online marketplaces are goldmines for quality clothing at a fraction of the price. In fact, the secondhand clothing market is projected to double by 2028. Why not be ahead of the trend? Also, don't forget the power of accessories. A simple scarf or a statement necklace can completely change an outfit, giving you more variety without adding more clothes. In the end, a capsule wardrobe isn't just about saving money. It's about making life easier and feeling good in what you wear. After all, confidence is the best outfit anyone can wear. Chapter 3. Mindful Meals. Minimalist Grocery Shopping Secrets. Eating well doesn't have to break the bank. In fact, a minimalist approach to grocery shopping can lead to healthier, simpler meals and significant savings. The key is to be mindful about what you buy and how you use it. Did you know that the average American household wastes about $1,500 worth of food each year? That's money you could be putting towards other goals or even into savings. By planning meals and sticking to a shopping list, you can cut down on both waste and costs. Start by creating a meal plan for the week. Focus on recipes that use similar ingredients, so nothing goes to waste. For example, if you buy a bunch of kale, plan to use it in multiple dishes. This way, you get the most out of what you buy. Another tip is to shop the perimeter of the store. This is where the fresh produce, meat, and dairy are located. Processed foods, which are often more expensive and less healthy, tend to be in the middle aisles. By sticking to the edges, you're more likely to fill your cart with healthy, cost-effective options. Buying in bulk can also save you money, especially for non-perishable items like rice, beans, or pasta. But be careful, only buy what you know you'll use. Otherwise, it could end up going to waste. Consider going meatless once or twice a week. Beans, lentils, and other plant-based proteins are not only cheaper, but they're also better for your health and the environment. Plus, they're versatile and can be used in a variety of dishes. Lastly, don't overlook store brands. They're often just as good as name brands, but at a fraction of the cost. In fact, you can save up to 25% by choosing store brands over the more expensive alternatives. In summary, mindful grocery shopping isn't just about spending less. It's about being intentional with your purchases, reducing waste, and ultimately leading a simpler, more fulfilling life. Don't forget to subscribe if you're into this, and let's move on to the next part. Chapter 4. The Power of One: Single Tasking for Financial Freedom. We live in a world that celebrates multitasking, but when it comes to finances, single tasking might be your best bet. The idea is simple. Focus on one financial goal at a time to make real progress. This could be paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or saving for a big purchase. Research shows that multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%. When you spread your attention across multiple financial goals, you risk not fully achieving any of them. By contrast, single tasking allows you to channel all your resources, time, money, and energy into one target. Let's say you're juggling credit card debt, student loans, and saving for a vacation. It's overwhelming, right? Instead, pick one. Focus on paying off that credit card first. Throw every extra dollar at it until it's gone. The sense of accomplishment you'll feel can motivate you to tackle the next goal. This method is known as the snowball effect, a term popularized by personal finance expert Dave Ramsey. He suggests starting with the smallest debt first to build momentum. It's like knocking down the first domino in a long line. The rest will follow. Another advantage of single tasking is clarity. When you know exactly where your money is going, it's easier to track progress and stay motivated. It's also less stressful, which can help you make better financial decisions. To put this strategy into action, start by listing your financial goals. Rank them in order of importance or urgency. Then, commit to tackling just one at a time. You'll be surprised at how quickly you can achieve each goal when you give it your full attention. Remember, single tasking isn't about neglecting other responsibilities. It's about prioritizing and making steady, focused progress. In the end, it can lead to greater financial freedom and peace of mind. Chapter 5. Digital Detox: Cutting Costs in the Virtual World. In today's digital age, our online habits can quietly drain our wallets. From app subscriptions to impulse buys on e-commerce sites, it's easy to lose track of spending. A digital detox not only clears your mind, but can also significantly cut costs. The average person spends nearly 3 hours a day on their phone, and a lot of that time is spent shopping or subscribing to services. But do you really need all those apps? Probably not. Start by reviewing the apps on your phone. Delete any that you don't use regularly, especially if they're subscription-based. Impulse buying is another digital trap. It's easy to get caught up in the convenience of one-click purchases, but those small amounts add up fast. In fact, online shoppers spend an average of $179.37 per month on impulse buys. That's over $2,000 a year. To curb this habit, implement a 24-hour rule. When you find something you want to buy, wait a full day before making the purchase. Often, you'll realize you didn't really need it after all. This simple delay can save you hundreds of dollars. Another cost-saving strategy is unsubscribing from promotional emails. These emails are designed to trigger spending, with subject lines that scream, "limited time offer." But if you didn't need it before the email, do you really need it now? Probably not. And then there's streaming. It's so easy to sign up for multiple services: Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, and the list goes on. But how many can you realistically watch? Consider rotating your subscriptions. Keep one or two for a month, then switch to another. This way, you're not paying for services you're not using. Finally, don't overlook the importance of securing your digital data. Identity theft is a growing concern, and recovering from it can be costly. Use strong, unique passwords, and consider investing in a password manager. It's a small cost that can save you a lot in the long run. In summary, a digital detox is about more than just unplugging. It's about taking control of your online spending and protecting your financial well-being. Chapter 6. Less is more: The Joy of Intentional Living. Minimalism is often misunderstood as living with nothing, but it's really about living with intention. The idea is to focus on what truly matters and eliminate the rest. This approach not only brings peace of mind, but also leads to financial savings. The concept of intentional living is about making deliberate choices. It's asking yourself, does this add value to my life? If the answer is no, it might be time to let it go. This applies to everything, from physical possessions to how you spend your time and money. Studies have shown that experiences bring more happiness than material things. So, instead of spending on the latest gadget, consider investing in experiences. A study by Thomas Gilovich, a psychology professor at Cornell University, found that people are happier spending money on experiences rather than things. The memories and connections you gain are far more valuable. Another aspect of intentional living is mindful spending. It's about being aware of where your money is going and making sure it aligns with your values. For example, if you value health, investing in quality food or a gym membership makes sense, but buying the latest fashion trend might not. A practical tip is to create a budget that reflects your priorities. This isn't about restricting yourself, but about freeing up resources for what truly matters. For instance, if travel is a priority, allocate more funds to your travel budget and cut back on dining out. Intentional living also means embracing the concept of enough. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of more money, more stuff, more status. But studies show that after a certain point, more doesn't equate to happiness. According to a study by Princeton University, happiness levels off at an annual income of $75,000. Beyond that, more money doesn't significantly increase happiness. Ultimately, less really can be more. By focusing on what's important, you can create a life that's rich in experiences and free from unnecessary clutter. This not only saves money, but also brings a sense of fulfillment and joy. For more great content, hit subscribe and never miss a video.